I'm trying to change the way, the norm of relationships. I'm not trying to change.
You're trying to change the norm of relationships?
No. Let me reword that.
That sounded amazing.
Hold on. I am trying to set a different standard.
Are you into polygamy?
So, I saw a video on Facebook the other day. I go on Facebook to watch the stupid videos.
Oh, Sally, you old.
And share them.
Sally's an old head.
When I get bored of Instagram and when y'all got nothing to offer to me that's entertaining enough, I go to Facebook as a last resort. There's no shame in the game. All right. So I go to Facebook, right?
There's
and I
find no, go ahead.
So I find this video where it talks about relationships being honest. If you were really honest in a relationship. So the video is like this whole skit of a guy and a girl just saying their complete thoughts. So this guy's leaving. Is that
like the fuck boy and the girl?
So this guy, I gotta send it to you.
Okay.
So this guy's leaving, and then the girl's like, "Oh, where are you going?" And then it's a direct thought. So the guy's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go cheat on you real quick. I'll be back in 3 hours." And then the girl's like, "Oh, are you going with like Shelly or something?" He's like, "Nah, Brittany." And then she'd be like, "Oh, tell Brittany I said hi. Use protection." And then the guy's like, "That ain't no problem. Just don't wait up on me because Brittany a freak." And then he's like, all right, peace.
Yikes.
Yeah. So most people would have been like, "Oh, you cheating?" Like, damn, that they would be scared. And I was like, I like that. Yeah. So this is where I was trying to say I'm trying to change the standard.
You got to break it down. Yeah.
So
wow.
Even when I was in this 3-year relationship, I was trying to introduce open relationship to my ex-boyfriend, and he wasn't with it because he was more of old tradition, stay with one person.
Till you die.
Never cheat type stuff. If we're being realistic, a lot of people divorce and a lot of people kind of go find someone else. You have at least 2 or 3 partners in life, and if you're lucky, then just one. Yeah.
Like, what do you mean by that? Like real partners? Like real relationship?
Like I'm talking about marriage. Like staying in a marriage with
yeah.
all your life.
Got it.
Same marriage.
Yeah, the old standard. Yeah.
Yes. Or if I don't know if you've noticed, but relationships nowadays are not lasting, especially when you have kids.
Everybody's a hoe.
I'm not saying this for everyone. There's people that lost. I'm happy for them, all that. But me, realistically, if I were to have a relationship, more than likely it would have to be an open one. Mm-hmm. Just because I already know me staying with one person, it's possible. It is. Do I want it? No. So
that's it.
Why am I gonna adjust me? And I know it seems taboo now, but within a couple of years, it's gonna be more common because this generation now is breaking old traditions. We're still stuck on the old tradition from our parents talking about just being with one person for the rest of your life. We feel like that's the right way to go. But honestly, there's no right way to do anything. It's just really what you feel.
Oh, fuck. So you're going to get me to telling myself, yo, y'all better be fucking grateful. Because we say a lot of bullshit over here for the fucking... It's not even for the clout, actually.
It's not. It's really just talking about thoughts. So, I know there's probably people doing this. They just don't speak about it a lot. But I'm very open-minded. So if I were to ever have a man in the future,
okay,
right?
That's where I was gonna go with it.
So if I were to ever have a man in the future and he tells me, "All right, I'm gonna be back," and I'm be like, "Oh, so you gonna fuck that bitch?" He'd be like, "Yeah." I'll be like, "All right, just please make sure you use a condom because you're not gonna come back into our apartment and try to fuck me afterwards. Just be safe."
Okay, I got a lot of questions for you.
You know what I mean?
So first of all, okay, let's say in a world, because this is the only thing we actually differ in a lot of things, which is great for the podcast. But this is what I don't like about humans is that we live these lies and we're never open. Like cheating exists, right?
It does.
Niggas get cheated on every fucking day, right? Nobody talks about it. Everybody acts like no. Like it's like, yo, you make the joke like, yo, your wife probably cheating on somebody. Like, wow, no, never. And then in the back of your mind, you're like, yeah, that bitch fucked 3 of my fucking friends, right? So it's like cheating is happening, right? Mm-hmm. So my thing is, do you think this is something that should be? Let's say, okay, because there's two different type of dating, right? There's a hoe around, and when I say hoe, I'm not calling women hoes. I'm talking about everybody. I think I'm in my hoeing stage. Sally's probably in her hoeing stage. Like when I call hoeing stage is when you fuck and you're not taking anybody serious, right?
We in the hoeing stage.
Yeah, we in our because we're not. Nobody's good enough.
Nobody really talks about it, but we're in the hoeing stage.
Everybody's hoeing.
Yeah,
Everybody's fucking
we just
hoeing.
don't like
If you're not,
we don't like to talk about it as much. All right, so I'm gonna tell you the difference between this shit. But honestly, it's all really an open relationship. I'm not saying everybody cheats.
No, hold on. Let me finish. Do you think we should bring it up? Like, if you're dating somebody and taking them serious and you're actually going into a serious thing, do you think you should talk about it? Like, yo, there's this type of relationship I like.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah. Yo, you're getting yourself into a relationship, and then if you don't talk about it,
what kind of relationship?
Exactly. You're like, okay, so we're the norm. So the standard. This is what we think. The standard of the relationship that we know is
monogamous.
Staying with just each other and not cheating.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the universal, like, what everybody, kind of goes by, except in other countries,
Right.
But the thing is, here, this is what is so different. Okay, so I'm not trying to call it bitches. I'm really not. But I know the shit happens, and don't take it personally. But I know some of y'all bitches be in a relationship. Your man's cheat on you, and you forgive him.
Right.
And you forgive him about 2 to 3, 4, 5 times. How do I know this? Because I had a man and he cheated on me like 5 times, and I forgave him. Why? Because he made it sweet enough and all that stuff. And I forgive him, and I try to make it work. But the thing is, he kept cheating. You're not gonna be able to change someone like that as much as you try.
Oh no.
They're not gonna change.
No.
So why the fuck you expecting it? So either you accept the person as is, or you're just really gonna kill yourself trying to change that person, which is not gonna happen. You're gonna lose your own sanity on the way. So why don't you save yourself your own sanity and be accepting of the reality that not everybody in this world is going to stick with one single person. As great as that sounds, as people have done it, and great for them, they can love just one person. This is just what it is. You're allowed to love more than one person, and you're allowed to be attracted to more than one person, and you're allowed to not feel guilty about that. And as much as people try to make me feel like shit about it, unfortunately, there's just some people that it's true. And I'm just gonna openly come out and say that's really just how I'm starting to discover myself. So if I get in a relationship and that guy tries to tell me you can only be with me and this and that, I can either choose to lie to him and be like, yeah, I'm gonna only be with you, babe, and try to be in love with him and in love with him as much as I want.
Which is fucking dumb.
And then cheat on him and then lie to him, and then that creates problems. Or you can be completely honest to your partner and be like, yo, so I had sex with this person. It doesn't mean I love him because I love you, but I did have sex with him.
All right. So
you have an opinion. I just saw your face.
Let's give the second side. So you are into this whole polygamous multi.
I'm discovering it. I'm not gonna say I'm fully into it because I gotta,
Okay. I'm not saying you are into it, but for the purpose of the podcast, you're taking that.
Yeah.
You're defending these people.
That's my.
So I'm gonna come out and be the monogamous nigga, because even though I thought I was fly, I've discovered I'm very monogamous. Mm-hmm. Extremely. Like, even in this whole phase, I can't fuck with more than 2 girls at once. It's really fucking hard for me. It's like really fucking, when I try to add a third, it's like, this is too fucking much. I can't do it. You know what I mean? So if I get in a serious relationship, you know how I figured out I wasn't really monogamous?
How?
Because somebody proposed a threesome to me. Mm-hmm. And I thought that shit was the wackest shit I ever heard. I'm like, I don't really want to have a threesome. Like, what's the extra girl for? And that's when I realized I'm not a monogamous. I'm not a polyamorous person. Right? So from this perspective, I think we should, you know how no shots, you know how the gays have these liberties now that you're either gay or you're bisexual, or you're lesbian or you're blah 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 blah. no shots. I don't know everything, right? Mm-hmm. They have this liberty now, and we're letting it go. We're accepting it because it's true. You can't tell somebody who they like. I think us as a whole generation, especially us heterosexuals, mm-hmm. we should start talking about our preference in relationships.
Yeah.
Because I don't give a fuck what you're doing if we're just hoeing around, we're just fucking and shit. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not going to text you, yo, you fucked up. Like, I can't. We're not. But once you start getting in that serious relationship place, mm-hmm. y'all should start talking about what kind of relationship you guys hold. Because there's this guy, have you heard of Adam22?
Yes.
And Lena The Plug?
Yes.
They don't have an open relationship. They're a couple that fucks other people together. Mm-hmm. That's the type of relationship they have. Mm-hmm. And it seems to work. Mm-hmm. And they're like, when you see them, it's not like they're like fighting. They're not beefing.
They're happy. They're content. Yeah.
Exactly. Because they both like whatever they put on the table. Exactly. Like, maybe they were like, yo, I'm not the type to, you can fuck and I can fuck. But if you bring a girl, mm-hmm. we can fuck them together. That's the type of relationship we want to have, right?
Yeah.
And it works for them.
Yeah.
So I think everybody should. It makes things way more complicated.
Just kind of come to a mutual compromise.
Exactly. That. Yeah.
And I'm not saying y'all, whoever's fucking thinking who has a small mind, probably saying, yo, that's just an excuse for you to hoe around. I'm not saying, oh, I'm about to fuck a guy every week. That's not at all. But every now and then you're gonna be attracted to somebody and you're like, oh, you know?
But everybody goes through that though.
You know, exactly.
Everybody.
And if you get the chance, you might do it. And the thing is, like, I don't want to be shamed for like and lose this person that I've created, years with. I just want to be like, yo, okay. I want to be openly talk about it. Be like, okay, so I might have fucked this person. I definitely fucked this person. Doesn't mean I don't love you or anything like that. It's just lust. Because it happens.
Right.
I'm not trying to say fuck a person every single fucking week or fuck everybody who I see. It's just in this situation. It's just, okay, you're allowed to lust. You're allowed to love and be attracted to other people. And there's people that say, oh, if you cheated, you never loved that person. That is not true.
That's interesting. That's an interesting question.
Say your thoughts.
Do you think people should you think if somebody cheats on you, you think you should forgive them? Not if you can, but should you? Because can is different. Because you might be in love with them.
I don't know. I haven't been put in that situation.
You haven't?
No. So I don't know how I'm going to be taken. I don't know how I'm going to take that. Me as a person and my views. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I'm going to take that. So
I have been there.
Speak about it.
I've been the one who has cheated, and I've been the one who has been cheated on. And all I can say is,
it hurts.
It hurts, and I don't think. Okay, I do believe in this monogamous shit. I'm representing the monogamous side. I don't think if you're in a monogamous relationship, I don't think you should forgive somebody that cheats on you.
Well, and I agree with that. If you if you agreed to that into that relationship with that person where you're like, okay, we're both with each other and that's how it's going to be. And then if they cheat, then I agree with you. You have every reason to be mad and upset because that's what you
agreed on.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I agree with that actually. Because if you both say, okay, we're going to be with each other, we're not going to go with anybody else. And that person just goes, the fuck? Didn't we just talk about this?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's like, and to be honest, in a monogamous relationship, I think that's one of the few things you can't do with your friends, right? If you have friends in the real definition of the word, one of the things you don't do with your friends is have sex, right? So when you have this person and you have this sexual intimacy, and then you share that with somebody else, it's like, my nigga, like that's one of the few things we have. You can talk to anybody you want. You can play football with anybody you want. Like the only thing we do together that you can't do with nobody else is have fucking sex. And you went and fucked this bitch in the ass. Like, come on, man. That's fucked up.
So this is our we're lit, not gonna lie. We're pretty drunk. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty lit. And I don't know about Kevin, but
I'm lit.
You lit?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm lit.
Yeah.
I'm
So this is more of a series. This is our views, and I'm actually pretty happy about this episode. So, if there's anybody else who feels that way, you're not alone. I'm happy I spoke about it because this has been in my mind for the past couple of weeks, and I'm so happy I'm saying it out loud because I don't want to keep that same tradition. I actually kind of want to be a little bit more fluid about I'm not saying being different, but it's just we got to do something different. This generation has to bring something different, and
why
shit changes. We got to evolve. We're evolving as each generation evolves into something bigger. Did you know back in like the fucking I might be wrong 1900s 1800s early whatever, people used to fuck with their clothes on, like it was a thing, and then I think no I'm serious.
What do you mean?
No, like even if you were married, you could not like take off your clothes.
That's
like,
so fucking whack.
So
that's the wackiest shit in the fucking world.
No. So that's just a small thing. Anyways, we're evolving. So change is inevitable. I'm not saying what your type of relationship should be banned or anything like that. I'm just saying having more communication and more accepting of an open relationship should be more normal.
So I don't know if you wanna. Are you trying to wrap it up or are you trying to keep going?
All right, yeah, we wrapping this shit up. I'm not trying to dismiss your thoughts, but this is gonna go into a whole nother 20 minutes.
All right,
CKTS episode 8?
Episode 8.
7.
It's
episode 7. We're more on the, serious side. We're pretty lit, but sometimes, we gotta take a break from being stupid and actually serve you. 369.
Yeah.
Oh my
All right,
God.
so you hit the space bar.
I'm gonna hit the space bar.
You hitting the space bar.
Yo siempre quise rapear. Yo siempre quise rapear. Yo siempre quise rapear. Yeah. Yo siempre quise rapear. Subir a la tarima y vacilar. Bajarme del jet después de viajar.